Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. A heart-pounding clip has been revealed, according to the teaser video for the week of February 26 March 2 on Bold and the Beautiful. Steffy Forrester Finnegan is shown in it, waiting for Sheila Carter to make her move. Who will prevail in a lethal knife fight when the electricity unexpectedly cuts off? The teaser video for Sheila Carter's sinister stalking B&B for the week of February 26 picks up where the program from Friday, February 23, 2024 ended. Fans will remember that Sheila promised to teach Steffy a lesson after the altercation was broken up by Deacon Sharp and John Finnegan. Later, Sheila was spotted at night in the bushes outside of Steffy and Finn's home. Finn's promise. Finn makes a vow, but Sheila plans her retaliation and Steffy lives in constant anxiety. Finn promises to protect his wife and kids from Sheila while cradling a shaky Steffy on the couch. Sheila has a way of playing tricks on Finn, even if he may mean what he says. The risk of Steffy Forrester Finnegan. Spoilers for the next week of February 26 on Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Sheila is seen acting in the promo video. A power breaker is seen being flipped by hand. There's only the hand showing, but it has a gold ring visible on it. The hand appears to belong to Sheila, who is turning off the electricity to Steffy and Finn's house based on its form and skin tone. The lights abruptly go out while Steffy prowls throughout the living room and kitchen. Sheila is heard predicting that Steffy would pass away this evening. Then a thin, smooth-edged hand takes hold of a knife, which must belong to Steffy, but Sheila is most likely carrying a weapon too. Spoilers for the Bold and the Beautiful, the 26th week of February. None of us are safe, Steffy can be heard saying abruptly to someone. Then, in a terrified, quiet voice, Steffy blurts out, "Oh my God," as her eyes widen with fear. Will Sheila's next attack on Steffy be successful, or will Sheila bear the brunt of the fallout? How is this violent fight going to end? Since Deputy Chief Bradley Baker becomes involved, there's a chance that one might be taken into custody. Sheila may be breaking into Steffy's house, but a strong defense lawyer will argue that Sheila was provoked. Let's watch what transpires between the women who are at odds. Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below. Don't forget to keep watching CBS or Paramount Plus soap operas to see what happens next. Young and the Restless spoilers indicate that Lauren Fenmore Baldwin is all too familiar with Nikki Newman's struggles. Lauren is constantly reminded of the turmoil she had to put up with while Sheila Carter was in town by Jordan's cunning schemes. Of course, it goes without saying that Sheila's stay in Gino City has been discussed recently on The Bold and the Beautiful. John Finnegan has pushed Sheila to return to GC, or really anywhere else, since he doesn't want his biological mother to be in Los Angeles. We can't help but think of how amazing it would be for Sheila to return to Gino City, particularly if she ran across someone with whom she had a great deal of similarities. Sheila and Jordan would be the most menacing couple, wouldn't they? There's no assurance that Jordan will survive this final round of confrontation with the Newmans, given the dark undertones dropped about her throughout the discourse. But a lot of fans would really love to see Jordan turn into a regular antagonist who shows up from time to time to wreak more havoc. When Y&R needs a little excitement, they may bring out Jordan, a very fascinating figure, for additional horror. Jordan is fascinating on her own, but imagine how fascinating things could get if she teamed up with the notorious Sheila Carter. If Sheila and Jordan had the chance to work together, they might cause a lot of harm. Jordan's most recent disguise reminds me of one Sheila wore on B&B while she was on the run, which serves as another example of how similar these characters are. When it comes to the extent they will go to exact retribution, Sheila and Jordan are similar to each other. Sheila is notorious for relapsing into harmful behavior, even though she is now acting as though she has changed, and is living a changed life in Los Angeles. Sheila may very well return to Gino City at some time and cause even more mayhem. In that case, it would be fantastic to have Jordan and Sheila's stories cross, causing mayhem and a dubious lifelong alliance. Spoilers for the young and the restless indicate that Sheila may return to Y and R at some point, so we'll keep you informed of any developments. According to Bold and the beautiful teasers for the upcoming 2 weeks, from February 26 to March 8, John Finnegan will have to make a confession. Finn will confide in Hope Logan about Steffy Forrester's altercation with Sheila Carter during the week of February 26, March 1. Finn may oppose to Steffy taking things further after learning that Kelly Spencer was in Sheila's orbit, because he will be honest about his true feelings regarding that argument. Additionally, Steffy made it apparent that she desired Sheila's death, so Finn can acknowledge to Hope that he disagrees with her statement. Steffy will be feeling quite uneasy about what's going to happen in the meantime. Steffy won't be able to shake her worries about Sheila unleashing mayhem, since there will be a foreboding atmosphere at the Cliff home. Liam Spencer and Deacon Sharp will then argue over Sheila's propensity for losing her mind. Sheila's erratic conduct will cause Liam and Deacon to argue, especially because they won't know where she is. There will be a significant bump in their relationship once Steffy and Finn part ways. There will be an obstacle that Finn and Steffy must overcome, which will connect to the upcoming chaos with Sheila. Finn will eventually get updates from Steffy on a shocking development, so when she gives her version of events, he will lose it. Carter Walton will also have some amazing news for Thomas and Ridge Forrester in other places. When Steffy and Sheila's conflict flares up again, Hope will let Brooke Logan know, but in the end, they'll discover that the situation has become much worse. Naturally, given that the program is undoubtedly attempting to keep the specifics of what transpires a secret, all of this sounds rather mysterious. The main idea here, though, seems to be that Steffy will do something that puts Sheila in danger, which will lead to a tangle of allegations and divergent opinions. Following the event, Ridge and Thomas would logically go with Team Steffy, while Finn will align himself with Sheila and seem to believe Steffy let her desire to kill Sheila to take precedence. Don Martin's character, Deputy Chief Bradley Baker, will participate in the inquiry and ultimately respond to Ridge's request. Will Deputy Chief Baker see this as a case of self-defense, or will Steffy be arrested over this mess? Whatever the case, once the dust settles a little, Finn will find himself at Sheila's flat in despair. Hope will intervene to comfort Finn as he harbors resentment at Steffy for going too far. The relationship between Finn and Hope may become even closer throughout the week of March 4 to 8. Hope is shown in the program as a friend who, if B and B are prepared to allow it, may develop into a romantic relationship. Steffy may possibly have some legal problems based on how the probe turns out. Sheila, on the other hand, has demonstrated that she has 9 lives and a talent for winning against the odds. Even when everything seems hopeless, it's hard to think this is the character's last chance. This is especially true now, because Sheila recently had a meeting with a former acquaintance. It was mentioned several times, therefore it's possible that the program may let this enigmatic character to work with Sheila on a new storyline. Liam will bicker with Deacon about Sheila's volatile behavior, especially since neither of them will know where she is. Over with Steffy and Finn, they'll hit quite a speed bump as a couple. There'll be a challenge that lands in Finn and Steffy's path, so that'll tie in with the Sheila mayhem that's on the way. At some point, Steffy will give Finn updates on a shocker, so he'll flip out when she shares her side of the story. Elsewhere, Carter Walton will have some stunning news for Ridge Forrester and Thomas Forrester as well. Hope will bring Brooke Logan in the loop on Steffy and Sheila's feud erupting again, but they'll eventually find out that things have gotten even worse. Of course, all of this sounds very cryptic since the show's obviously trying to preserve the details of what happens. However, the gist here seems to be that Steffy will do something that endangers Sheila's life, and that'll create a mess of accusations and conflicting views. In the aftermath, Ridge and Thomas will naturally be on Team Steffy, but Finn will land in Sheila's corner and will apparently decide Steffy let her desire to eliminate Sheila take over. Deputy Chief Bradley Baker will be part of the investigation and will eventually react to a request from Ridge. Will Steffy get arrested over this mess, or will Deputy Chief Baker view it as a case of self-defense? Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.